Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Greg and this is Puddle Walkers Outdoors. Alright guys, I'm out here on the creek today with my good buddy Tim, and I got to show you guys something that Tim does. Tim makes his own baits, but he don't just make his own baits by buying molds and pouring them. He actually makes his own molds from a 3D printer, and then afterwards he pours them just like you normally would with an injection. So how much do you actually get out of one mold?
One mold, anywhere from 10 to 4.
10 to 4, that's not too bad. And what's the cost? What's this costing you out of pocket after all your stuff's already been baked? I know the printers aren't exactly cheap.
Out of pocket, I spend probably $70 on remelts and then the injector, and that's about where it is.
It's not too bad, guys. I think what he's doing is great. I'm going to try to get some more information, you guys, about this, because I think a lot of you guys would actually be interested in doing this yourself. You know, this isn't something that you necessarily do and try to make like a sustainable business out of, just because the molds don't exactly last very long. But if you're just like a fishing enthusiast, this is like the perfect hobby. Making your own baits is amazing, and what Tim has got going on here is something phenomenal. All right, guys, we're gonna get baited up here, get in the water, and see what we can do with these homemade baits. Got it. Settle down, settle down. That's a good one, dude. There we go, guys. Not a bad one on the homemade Hellgrammite. We got a hog, dude. I mean, we got a hog. Dude, I didn't even know he was. I was just sitting there looking, trying to see where the fish were hiding at. Look at that, guys. Nice fatty. There's an undercut over here. He was trying to take me under the undercut. Spray's gonna break my rod. Look at that. Just a dandy. Oh. Easy, buddy. I'll get you back in there. The smallest one, he said.
Oh, God.
That's a good fish, man. It took you a minute.
That's great.
There we go. Get this on video, slow-mo, turn it around. And you just slowly let him in there and then hold on to him for a minute. As soon as you get him in there, then let him go. That's all right. It's harder than it looks, I know. fiddler too, bro. He ain't off at that time. You know, playing around with it. Oh gosh. One more. This guy here's been chewed on. He's got like gill damage out the side. Somebody's grabbed onto him there before. Did he just break you off?
No, he didn't break me off. He popped off.
Ah, dude. Yeah, get you on a tank and this is what you do. All right, guys, it's a wrap on the episode. I had a blast fishing with Tim, guys, and using his 3D printed baits. These are absolutely awesome, guys. I'm gonna give you a little closer look at these, okay? This right here is the Hellgrammite. You can kind of see it a little better there. That's pretty good. And this right here's a little closer look at the leech. These are the two baits that we use with the success the most. He's also made a crawl. He's made another thing that kind of looks like a Ned bomb. These things are great, guys. So what you need is you need a 3D printer. These things range from $100 all the way up to like $30,000 here. They get really expensive. The other thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a computer that you can run AutoCAD on. So what Tim does is he actually designs the baits on AutoCAD, and then he sends that file over to his 3D printer for the printer to print for him. At that point, guys, it's just like normal baits. Instead of having a vise, he actually programs the mold to have holes in it, so he could put bolts and a nut in it and crank it down like that. Because it's a 3D printed mold, you really can't get it as tight as you can plastic, so he gets a little bit of flashing and things like that, you know, little errors that somebody doesn't want to pay for, but errors that if you're doing this yourself that you're going to be completely fine with. I mean, let's be honest, as long as the plastic bait has some kind of a form or shape to a fish or a Hellgrammite or a crawl, it's going to work, guys. It really is. It's not that picky. All right, guys, see you on the next one.